Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about Julius Caesar, one of the greatest leaders in Rome. There is betrayal, battles, and everything you can imagine that happened in the Roman times. Stay tuned and enjoy the video. So, Julius Caesar was born in 100 BC in Rome. His army wasn't super powerful, but they were respected. As a kid, Caesar was smart, ambitious, and always dreaming big, which means he was always he knew how to do stuff. He was dreaming big. When he was just a young man, pirates kidnapped him. But get this, Caesar told the pirates to raise him because he was worth more. Later, after he was freed, I don't know where the pirates got him. I think it was over here next to Rome. Later, after he was freed, he hunted them down and punished them. Yeah, Caesar didn't forget those things. Okay, let's go back to Rome. Caesar became a brilliant general. He led Rome's armies into Gaul, a huge area that includes modern France, Belgium, and parts of Germany. For years, he fought battles and kept winning his soldiers. His soldiers loved him because, for years he fought battles and kept winning his soldiers. And his soldiers loved him because he fought alongside him. He didn't hide during danger. He shared their food and hardships. Caesar wasn't just a commander, he was a leader who inspired loyalty. And loyalty, his loyalty, everyone can trust him. By the end of his campaigns, he basically conquered Gaul. Let's see where Gaul is. Gaul. No idea where Gaul is. Okay, let's actually search up Gaul. Oh, it's not even a city anymore. That's weird. Okay. Gaul's not even a city anymore. He basically conquered all of Gaul, making Rome richer and more powerful than ever. But this made some people in Rome nervous. At this time, Rome was a republic, which meant leaders shared power. Caesar had two powerful friends, Pompey and Crassus. Together, they formed a political trio called the First Triumvirate. Sorry, I said it wrong. But after Crassus died and Caesar became more popular, Pompey grew jealous and sided with Caesar's enemies in the Senate. They feared that Caesar had too much power, so they ordered him to return to Rome without his army. So, I think Gaul is still a city, but he basically had to go back to Rome without his army, which was saying of, it's over, we're taking your power. In 49 BC, Caesar stood at the Rubicon River. Where is that? Wait, I think it's somewhere here, I think. in Rome. I know there's one river, but I don't know if it's called the Rubicon River. The border, he wasn't allowed to cross with soldiers. If he crossed it, it meant war. Caesar looked at his man and said, "The die is cast," meaning we're doing this. He crossed the river, and boom! A civil war had just begun. Caesar marched into Rome, Pompey fled, and after several battles, Caesar won. After winning the war, Caesar became a dictator, but not like a modern dictator. He used his power to make huge changes, such as giving land to poor families, fixing the Roman calendar. He created the Julian calendar, which our modern calendar is based on. Ugh. Everyone knows the calendar. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And that is our calendar. Helping soldiers settle on farms, reducing corruption, reducing corruption. I don't know how to. My tongues are twisting. Improving Rome's government. People loved him, but some senators didn't. They thought he was becoming too powerful, maybe even trying to be a king. And if there was one thing Romans hated, it was kings. On March 15th, 44 BC, the day known as Ides of March, Caesar walked into a Senate meeting. A group of senators surrounded him. Many were pretending to be his friends. One by one, they stabbed him. Even his close friend Brutus. Brutus is like his very close friend. I don't know where he lived. I don't know where he lived, but it was somewhere in Rome. I think it was part of the attack. Legendary says Caesar looked at him and said, "Et tu brute?" Meaning, "You two brutes, Brutus." Caesar fell at the base of a statue and died. Rome was shocked. What happened after? You might think everything went back to normal after Caesar died. But actually, his death caused even more chaos. Even more, fights broke out between his supporters and his killers. Caesar's adopted son, Octavian, rose to more powers. He defeated Caesar's enemies and eventually became Augustus, the first empire of Rome. So in a strange way, Caesar's death led to be the end of the Roman Empire and of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire. One of the most powerful empires in the city. Holy. We said this last video. It had Spain, France, England, Germany, Czechia, Slovakia, Austria, Hungary, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, Montenegro, Albania, North Macedonia, Kosovo, Bulgaria, Greece, some parts of Turkey, Libya, Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia. It was big. Caesar's legacy. Julius Caesar changed the world by expanding Rome. We can see Rome here today. Huge. It's bigger than some countries. Definitely bigger than the smallest country, Vatican City. Expanding Rome, reforming the calendar, inspiring the Roman Empire, became a symbol of power and leadership. Even his name became legendary. The word Kaiser, Germany, Tsar, Russia, both come from Caesar. His life was full of ambition, strategy, and a dramatic ending. So that's the story of Julius Caesar, a leader whose impact is still felt today. He made the Roman Empire. No, well, basically, when he died, he made the Roman Empire. This is the end of our video. Next video, we're going to be doing the history of Vatican City. Bye, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry for the noise, because there's construction workers working on a building next to my place. So next video, we're going to be talking about Vatican City, the evolution of Vatican City. See you in the next video. Bye.